Hi, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, please subscribe, like, share, and turn your notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Now, let's get down to the details of the fabric store that I found in my local neighborhood, and I'm going to show you some of the fabric that I picked up. So let's go. So, as we all know, Joann's is closing, and for some of us, that's the only location that we had to go into a fabric store and really get our hands onto some fabric and touch and feel. So, my next best thing has been exploring my neighborhood to really dig deep and see, do I have some local fabric stores? And I was able to find one on my way home from work today. It's called Central Fabrics, and it is located in New Jersey. It's a very small store. They have a little bit of variety of stuff, not a huge selection, but they do have some nice pieces of fabric, and I did pick up some on my visit today. So let me show you what I got. Okay, the first piece of fabric that I picked up is actually just a fabric that they had in their pile as a remnant piece of fabric. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but you know, as creatives, we always pick up stuff and we figure out what we're going to do with it later. So this is the fabric. It's a quilted fabric. It's not a huge piece, but I got it basically because I saw this little design on it that I thought was really cute. I think I could incorporate it into like some type of sweatshirt or some type of, I don't know yet, a jacket, something. I will be doing something and this will be part of it. So stay tuned. But it's really nice quilted fabric. It has some stretch to it. Not a lot, but it does have some, kind of like sweatshirt quality fabric. I have about a yard of it. So we'll see what I get done with it. But I really did like seeing that on it. It made me smile. And it was a remnant piece, and it was $5. So I said, why not? I picked it up, and I said I'll use it at some point in time. I also picked up this fabric because I thought it was really nice. I'm looking to make some basic dresses that I could have in my wardrobe that I could add pieces to you know, dress it up or dress it down. So I picked up this piece of fabric. It's a knit fabric. Of course, I'll probably be making a dress with it. Probably something like the infamous what is it, McCall 7999. And there's other pattern makers that make something similar. I think Mimi G has a pattern that's very similar to it that I've made that dress several times. Made for Mermaids has it. It's basically a straight knit dress. So I'll probably be making something like that with this. Something basic that I can dress up or down. And I love it. It's a nice jersey knit. It has some stretch to it. Nice enough. Sweater net. And I really like the color. It's like a olive green. So yeah, I picked this up, and I also got this piece of fabric, which is just basically a basic black rib knit. I'll probably make a dress with it. I'll probably save some of it to use like for trimming as well, but just a basic black rib knit. You know, it's actually nice because Mimi G just came out with a new pattern. It's like a slip dress. Very nice. It kind of has like a thin strap fitted dress, of course. But I was thinking this might actually be nice out of that. A basic, like, almost like a A-line t-shirt, but in a dress type of feel. Yeah, I might do that with this. So I got that piece as well. Then I picked up this piece. I thought it was really nice. I was looking for this piece because I saw another creative on Instagram who made a whole sweatsuit out of this with a similar design. But hers was a gray. And I'm still looking for that one. I actually think I found it online because she gave me a link. So I'm going to probably pick it up. And if I pick it up, of course I'll show you. But this is the fabric. Isn't it cute? I really like it. And I actually got the last of what was on the boat. And I think it's about 3 yards. So I got what was left. I was like, just give it all to me because they didn't have that much left. So I just grabbed what was left. And it's like a felt knit, like a fleece. And it has a little bit of stretch to it. So not sure what I'm going to make with it yet, but I did grab this piece as well. And then this next piece I really love. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but I had to have it. So I love bright colors. I love bold colors. The brighter the better. I love it. So I got this. Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. I love her. I love she. Yeah. It is a Jersey knit, of course, tie-dye, and I love it. I'm in love with it. So yeah, I grabbed this and it feels so soft, and I love a fabric that feels soft. That's one of the things that we will be missing out on if we have to only exclusively buy fabric online, is that I love to touch my fabric. I love to see how it feels. I love to like put it in my hands and see like what would I make with it, how does it flow, how would it hang. I mean, I do respect that. I've noticed a lot of fabric sellers online are now doing a video where they actually show you like a video of them going like this, like, and they'll show you the pull and things like that. Or some of them will have the fabric like draped over something so you can kind of see how it hangs. I respect those fabric online sellers, because at least you can get a better visualization of what your fabric will be like when you actually get it. But that is one of the things that we're going to be losing with Joann's going out of business, is that we won't be able to actually go in store. If you can't find alternatives in your neighborhood, we won't be able to go in store and touch and get up close and personal with our fabric, which is something that, you know, I think me as a sewist, I really like to do that, and I don't want to lose that connection. So that's why I'm looking in my local neighborhood for fabric stores that I can find. But yeah, don't know what I'm going to make with it yet, but I know I needed it, so I grabbed it. Then I also got this. Not sure what I'm going to make with it, but I really thought it was pretty something for the spring. I'm thinking about making a nice blouse for the spring with it. It's really nice. It's like a chamouse, I think they said, type of fabric, but it's very pretty. So I grabbed this as well. And I'm thinking for the spring, making some type of shirt, maybe a blouse, you know, something like a, you know, for the spring. Yeah, so I grabbed that as well. And I grabbed one last piece. Again, a bright, vibrant piece of fabric that I do like. And again, it will probably be something along the lines of a shirt. It's a woven, so the only two things I would make with this is a shirt or a skirt. So yeah, but I did like it. It caught my eye. I love bright, vibrant fabrics. So yeah, so that is what I found. I was very happy to see that the local store had these options available. They also had a lot of Ankara fabric there. They had a lot of like designer logo print fabric as well there. They did have a lot of wovens. They did have a lot of like organzas and chiffons and different things like that. So when I have more time, I will go back. Like I said, this is a store that I found on my way home. I was talking to a coworker and they said, I think it's a fabric store right up the street. And I was like, right up the street? So I had to go. So I went there and I checked it out, and they have some pretty decent options. I asked them how often do they get new pieces in. She said, you know, they try to get stuff in like every other month. If they don't necessarily get it every month, but every other month. So I'm like, okay, I'll go by, I'll check, I'll see what they have in the future. When I have more time, I'll spend a little more time there and browse them around a little more and see whatever options are available. But those are the options that I picked up today. I really like the options that I picked. There is another fabric store that I found in my neighborhood, but it's a little farther out. So I'm going to try and hit that store over the weekend. And if I do, of course, I will come back and give you details about whatever I find. But I say all that to say that, you know what, we might have to step out of our comfort zone and see what else is in our neighborhood. We might have to ask some friends. We may have to do a little area searching, you know, see what else we have in our local communities and see if we can get our fabric from those locations. Of course, notations, I think, to me, are always easier to get online because you can get them from Amazon, you can get them from Wayway, you can get them from Temu. Like, you can get notions easier, I think, because a zipper is a zipper, a snap is a snap, a button is a button. I mean, sometimes, maybe not buttons, because but you get what I'm saying. But fabric is something that is more of a personal thing for me. You want to touch it and be more up close personal with your fabric. But like things that you need to go with it, I think you get online. So get out, see what you have in your neighborhood, see if you can find a local store. If you find some stores by you, let me know what you found. Let me know if you're finding stuff that's going to be accessible to you, where you can get some fabric from. And yeah, sharing is caring. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and turn on notifications so you don't miss none of my upcoming videos. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye.